just came back from Turkey where I bought this bass baglama in a small baglama workshop in Izmir. And this is it's not really a standard instrument. It's not a traditional instrument, at least. It's a mixture between an electrical bass and a sass. So it's made just like a sass. This one just more robust, and the frets are at the same position, so you can play the Turkish quarter tone scales. And then this one has the bass tuning pegs here, you can see, just like an electrical bass, and then bass strings. And then when I got it, there was the pickup here. There was no volume and tone control, which is of course normal on the electrical bass. So I added these using a standard Fender P-Bass schematic on the net. That is fairly simple. You only need 2 potentiometers and a capacitor. And then there's the jack here. And then another thing was the strings were just connected to this block here, so they were not grounded. Normally on electrical guitar and bass, the strings are electrically connected to the ground shield on the jack, so when you touch the strings with your fingers, you'll notice that the hum will be reduced. So I soldered a wire on the screen on the jack, and then in here, and then I drilled a hole here. I don't think you can see it, but and then took the wire out and then connected it to the strings. So now the strings are also shielded. And the tuning, at first I wanted to tune it like I tune my sass, which is in baglama Dusseni tuning, I think it's called, which is Do, Si bemol, Fa, which is C, B flat, F. But then I was, and that was of course fine, because then you can play exactly the same as on the sass, but then you don't have the deep string, and since it's a bass, you of course would like that. So therefore I decided to tune it differently. So now I have tuned this one Sol, Do, Fa, which is G, C, F. And that is actually the same intervals as on the bass guitar, and also on the oud actually. So it's similar to the bass. If you take an electrical bass and place a capo on the 3rd fret, you'll get these 3 strings here. So it's very, very easy to play in that sense. So you can play it like any electrical bass. You just have the quarter tone frets to play quarter tone scales as well.